Orans, not this. Go round. Damascus, Orans. Damascus.
No prisoners.
Top 10 Epic Movies. The AFI defines epic as a genre of large-scale films set in a cinematic interpretation of the past. A sidestep today. Usually we talk about the Western genre. I like to also touch on other genres I think my audience are interested in. Let me know in the comments what some of these interest you. Now, the AFI has their own ideas that I think are mostly American-based. How they come to their final decisions, I can't say. Just so you know, I don't use my own preferences. If you'd like to know what my own favourite epics are, there is a video on my channel. If you enjoy this video, hit the notification button to get my new videos. If you want to check out my many other videos, head over to my channel. The link is in the description. Please take a moment to like and subscribe to the channel as well. I appreciate it. Let's get started. The Ten Commandments, 1956. Cecil B. DeMille picked Charlton Heston for the role of Moses because he bore a resemblance to Michelangelo's statue of Moses in Rome, Italy. Heston played Michelangelo in The Agony and the Ecstasy, 1965. At least 14,000 extras and 15,000 animals were used in this movie.
I know not his God, neither will I let his people go.
You have not obeyed the Lord. This night, the Lord our God will deliver us from the bondage of Egypt.
They shall die under my chariot wheels. So let it be written.
Behold his mighty hand. Those who will not live by the law shall die by the law.
Reds, 1981. Reportedly, Warren Beatty reshot some scenes up to 35 times. Maureen Stapleton said she did as many as 80 takes. She famously once said to Warren Beatty, "Are you out of your effing mind?" This earned her a round of applause from the crew. Jack Nicholson once got so frustrated at having to do so many takes of a scene that he snapped at Warren Beatty, "Just tell me what the F you want and I'll do it."
Mr. Rockefeller, to get over there and do some of the fighting.
You can't holler down our rain bear if you won't be good to me.
I'd like to see you with your pants off, Mr. Reed. Oh, what do you think I should be?
The center of attention.
Jack, you said you'd be back Tuesday.
What difference does it make? What do you think I've been doing? Running around listening to the sound of my own voice?
How do I know whose voice you've been listening to?
Does this mean that we have to cheat, or is this a free? You use me to get Jack Reed to marry. Jack dreams that he can hustle the American working man, whose one dream is to be rich enough not to have to work, into a revolution led by his party.
Is the Socialist Party prepared to take a position on the draft or not?
What the hell you doing?
Me? I write.
You right?
Huh?
You wrong.
Well, the place to be now is Russia.
You don't have to tell me what's happening in Russia. I read the papers.
Well, come with me. Support you and we'll join you in revolution.
Saving Private Ryan, 1998. The Omaha beach scene cost $11 million to shoot and involved up to 1,000 extras, some of whom were members of the Irish Army Reserve. 20 to 30 of them were amputees, issued with prosthetic limbs, to play soldiers who had their limbs blown off. The principal actors, except for Matt Damon, underwent several days of grueling army training. Damon was spared so that the other actors would resent him and would show that feeling in their performances. All Quiet on the Western Front, 1930. Nazi rabble-rousers stormed screenings of the film in Germany, releasing rats or stink bombs in the theatres, as the wounds of defeat in the First World War ran deep. The film was ultimately banned by the Nazi Party. It wouldn't receive proper screenings in Germany until 1956. It played to full houses in 1930 in neighbouring Switzerland, France, and the Netherlands. Special trains and buses were laid on to transport Germans to screenings. Titanic, 1997. James Cameron went on 12 dives to the real Titanic himself and found it overwhelmingly emotional experience to actually see the sunken ship. During his first trip, he was so goal-orientated that he managed to film the shots he wanted, but as soon as he was back on the surface, he broke down in tears after finally realising the magnitude of the historic tragedy that he had just witnessed. He ended up spending more time with the ship than its living passengers did.
In history, you act as if you're going to your execution.
Oh, forget it, Boyle. You'll never get next to the likes of her.
I understand you. It is a fine match with Hockley. It will ensure our survival.
I know you've been melancholy. I don't pretend to know why.
Don't come any closer. I'll let go.
No, you won't.
Why can't I be like you, Jack? Just head out for the horizon whenever I feel like it.
I've got $10 in my pocket. I have nothing to offer you, and I know how the world works.
I'm flying.
What made you say?
Right?
I hope you enjoy your time together!
You have to stay on the ship as long as possible.
Jack, this is where we first met. This is it. Oh, God.
Spartacus, 1960. Despite this movie being a huge box office success, gaining 4 Oscars, and being considered to rank among the best of historical epics, director Stanley Kubrick disowned the movie and did not include it as part of his canon. Although his personal mark is a distinct part of the final movie, his contract did not give him complete control over the filming. He frequently clashed with the studio and star/producer Kirk Douglas, making this the only occasion on which he did not exercise such control over one of his movies.
The symbol of the Senate. All the power of Rome.
I pray for a son who'll be born free.
Gone with the Wind, 1939. The fact that Hattie McDaniel would be unable to attend the premiere in racially segregated Atlanta outraged Clark Gable so much that he threatened to boycott the premiere unless she could attend. He later relented when she convinced him to go. McDaniel became the first black person to be nominated for and win an Academy Award. When Rhett pours Mammy a drink after the birth of Bonnie for a joke during a take, Clark Gable actually poured alcohol instead of the usual tea into the decanter without McDaniel knowing it until she took a swig. First colour film to win the Academy Award for Best Picture.
I must have loved you for years, only I was such a stupid fool. I didn't know. What should I go? What should I do?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Schindlers List, 1993. When Steven Spielberg first showed John Williams a cut of this movie, Williams was so moved he had to take a walk outside for several minutes to collect himself. Upon his return, he told Spielberg he deserved a better composer. Spielberg replied, "I know, but they're all dead." Ralph Fiennes put on 28 pounds, 13 kilograms, by drinking Guinness for his role as Amon Goeth. Steven Spielberg cast him because of his evil sexuality. Spielberg refuses to autograph any material related to this film.
Yeah, well, it's top down. I'm fucking freezing.
Ben-Hur, 1959. The Chariot Race required 15,000 extras on a set constructed on 18 acres of backlot at Cinecittà Studios outside Rome. Tour buses visited the set every hour. 18 chariots were built, with half being used for practice. The race took 5 weeks to film. The only Hollywood film to make the Vatican-approved film list in the category of religion. The production cost a massive $15 million, was a gamble by the studio to save itself from bankruptcy. The gamble paid off, with the film earning $75 million.
I don't believe in miracles. All life is I should kiss you goodbye.
My people are praying for a man who can drive their team to victory over Messala. You could be that.
If you stay here, you will find yourself part of this tragedy. I am already part of this tragedy. It's the day.
Lawrence of Arabia, 1962. Banned by many Arab countries as they felt Arab historical figures and the Arab peoples were misrepresented. Omar Sharif arranged a viewing for President Nasser of Egypt to show him that there was nothing wrong with the way they were portrayed. Nasser loved the movie and allowed its release in Egypt, where it went on to become a huge hit. Missed out on an 11th Oscar nomination for Best Costume Design because someone forgot to submit Phyllis Dalton's name for consideration. Peter O'Toole claimed that he didn't view the completed movie until nearly 2 decades after its original release. He was highly impressed.
Filmed against a canvas of awesome...
Your military advisor.
But I would like to hear his opinion.
Damn it, Lawrence, who do you take your orders from?
Peter O'Toole as Lawrence of Arabia in his own lifetime.
He was the most extraordinary man I ever knew.
He was a very great man.
He was a poet, a scholar, and a mighty warrior.
Lawrence and Arabia. Together they made history. Now, a gathering of international stars unfolds the story.
Have a great hunger for desolate places. I fear they hunger for Arabia.
I burn my enemies' tents. I take away their flocks and herds. The Turks pay me a golden treasure, yet I am poor. Because I am a river to my people.
You're the most extraordinary man I ever met.
Leave me alone.
Huh?
Leave me alone.
Your skin is very fair.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate your likes and subscribers. Hit the notification button to get my new videos. Take a look at my channel and check out my Facebook page. The links are in the description. I am Wrangler. Bye for now. See you again soon.
Interesting facts about famous people.